Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm going to be doing a quick review on, not really a review, this was a request from a subscriber and she's asked, I think she asked one other time and I didn't read the question. Of course my phone's buzzing, it's my Instagram, anyway, ignore it. It was dying so I plugged it in up here. Anyway, let me turn it upside down. Put it down here so it buzz. She wanted to know my 5 favorite fragrances. So, Anthony's in Sleeping. A lot of them were packed, wrapped up in paper. I didn't want them to break, but I went in and grabbed just the first few. There's more than 5 that I could think of, but there's one that is an absolute favorite. And when I first smelled it, at Macy's, I couldn't stand it. I hated it. And now this one is probably one of my favorite, besides the Juicy Noir. Now this one is a fabulous fragrance. Excuse my jewelry. I had several blood tests today. I have to go back tomorrow. I was so dehydrated. They were even poking my feet. It was really bad. The doctor said, you better come back tomorrow. So anyway, I just wanted to explain why I have bandages. And when I take them off, it seems like they're bleeding. I'm like, they couldn't get blood earlier, but now they can. Anyway, so yeah. Juicy Noir, over the gold. I have tested them and tested them and tested them. This one probably has about 3 squirts. It got dropped and then it went to, whenever you drop a bottle of perfume, it will break this and it goes to a stream instead of spraying out, and it just wastes the whole bottle. So that's basically what happened to this. You can see it. Yeah, it's empty, so I need to get another one. The only problem with this one, I probably wouldn't mark this as my number 1, is because it's not a good holder. It doesn't hold. You have to reapply it throughout the day. That's the only thing I don't like about it. The bottle's gorgeous. The gold, I still have. It was really close to this one. This smells, the top notes are berries. It smells very sweet. I like a lot of sweet fragrances. So here's one of them. I would probably put this at number 2. I should have started at number 1. Okay, so then I had to go through my sample bag, which is right here. It's ginormous. I have several of them because I didn't want to wake Anthony up. So this is my number 1 top. It's coming for Christmas. I want it really bad. The bottle that I have is almost gone. This is a refillable bottle, but at Macy's, the refillable one is actually more expensive than the one that you would buy new. So why would you refill it? I would just buy a new bottle. It doesn't make any sense to me to refill. I mean, it's good for saving on the environment and glass and stuff, but if you're going to buy a bottle of perfume and have it refilled, I would think it would be less expensive than, buying a new bottle. So here it is, Terry Mugler, and it's called Alien. Now, I know a lot of you are going to think this is the one that's got the long silver posts when you go into Macy's and they'll refill the bottles. Here's what the bottle looks like. It's got like a magnetic lid. This is fabulous. I just sprayed some on my hands. Excuse my nails. They all broke. I'm going to go get them done probably tomorrow. I figured why get my nails done if I'm in the middle of moving and unpacking. But anyway, this smells fabulous. And usually what I'll do is I'll go into Macy's or Sephora. Usually Sephora's bottles, I've noticed, are really dusty, and that's not a good sign. It shows that the turnaround on selling their bottles of perfume is not high, and they sit there and sit there and sit there, and they can be old. I got one that was like really old. I had to take it back. It was past the expiration date, so I tend to stick with Macy's, whether it's higher or not, or I'll go to a website and buy it. So Terry Mugler is fabulous. I put this on the first time at Macy's, and when I do spray it on, I'll move my jewelry like this is a pearl. I'll move it around the back, take my wedding rings off, and just douse myself. Put it in my hair, and then we'll walk the mall for about a half an hour. Come back, and by then it's dried down. You know what it smells like. Instead of getting it home and going, wow, this smells really bad, because I probably have 40 bottles in there that I probably won't ever wear. I need to throw away. But this Terry Mugler is fabulous, and it's perfect for winter and fall. I probably wouldn't recommend it for summer, but the notes on this are, oh, they're in Spanish. That's great. So I'm going to have to go on my own. Okay. I just sprayed it right here about an hour ago. So I can smell a lot of, you guys know that I'm really attracted to tobacco. I wear Anthony's Spice Bomb. It's crazy. People say it can be unisex. I love it. If he knew I was wearing it, he'd probably kill me. He smells it on me and he's like, are you wearing my cologne? The women's Spice Bomb I'm not so into. It smells more flowery, and I'm not really into flowery scents, but the Spice Bomb smells very spicy, but that's what this one smells like. So yeah, this one is called the by Terry Mugler, and it's Alien. And if you just remember what the bottle looks like, it's purple. There's several different ones. You can get confused at the counter, but if you take a smell of this one, so I would say Alien is my #1 favorite. If you need to write these down, write them down, and go down and spray. The only way to tell is to spray them on yourself. There's another way you can tell, is to put a little bit on your finger and put it on your tongue, and if it tastes sweet, it's the fragrance for you. It works every time. Or if it's bitter and it burns, it's not going to work with your chemistry. It works. Believe me, try it. It works. So I would say Alien by Terry Mugler is #1. So there's that. Okay. #2 is Black Opium. I just reviewed this. This was supposed to, I was thinking it was going to be a 3.4 ounce. And when it came, Anthony showed it to me. He brought it in, I saw the box, and I was like, YSL, oh, awesome, it's by, so, anyway, this is fabulous. It holds forever. So these two are very close in scent, very close. I read the notes. If you want to look over my review, it's the very first one. I got this in the Vox box. I'm trying to get the 3.4. You have to go through a few more things through Influencer, and I'm hoping I get the 3.4. So the Black Opium it starts out with coffee. Anything that dries down with coffee usually smells really, really bad. And but if it starts out with coffee essence, there's 2 different parts of coffee. But this one is fabulous. So Alien and Black Opium. So this would be #2. Then it's getting tough. So I'm going to go to #3. I'm trying to switch my frags around, because if you keep wearing the same ones, they say, oh, it's my signature scent. I know I've used that word, but if you stick with the same frag for a long time, you won't smell it on yourself, and you'll end up dousing yourself, and you don't want your fragrance to stay in the room when you leave. You want to walk up to somebody and have it barely just kind of drift off your body. You don't want it to be overwhelming. That's the word. So that's the thing. You kind of become tone deaf to your fragrances. So that's why I try and switch them up. So yeah, #3 I would say is the new Parada Candy, and this is the very light pink bottle, not the one with the the colored fluid that's like yellow. This is a light pink, and this is it's a radiant, sweetly addictive notes, vibrant citrus and delicate sweet pea magnify the trinity of musks, benzoin, and caramel. Anything that dries down with caramel, I'm on it. So this is another one that holds forever. So I would say this would be number 3. Prada Candy, number 3. And I will list these down below, so if you guys get confused. So, number 4 is Hanae Mori. With number 4, I would probably go with a tie between Daisy Dream. Is it Daisy Dream, or there's two daisies. There's a Daisy Clean and a Daisy Dream. It's a bright blue bottle. That one my husband really loves. It hasn't really grown on me yet. It's in a beautiful bottle. It's a little more florally than what I like. So the Hanae Mori, I wanted him to get me last year at Christmas. We were shopping, and we were at Dillard's because Macy's didn't have the right scent. They were sold out, and they have 2 different Hanae Moris. Here they are. There's one with butterflies and one with a flower. And I was just within sight from him, and I was like, dear, and I was holding the Hanae Mori up, and I was hoping the sales associate would see it and know what, I should have known what it was, but he ended up buying me all of the Daisy Dreams. He bought me the honey, and he bought me, I think, a couple different of the same ones. He bought me the Daisy Clean, the honey, the Daisy, all of them. So yeah, I think I took a couple. I wasn't real up on the honey. I'm not real big on honey. So, the Hanae Mori, I'd hate to misguide you. I think it's this one, the Hanae Mori, and then it's just called Hanae. This one is fabulous. It's in a pink bottle. Now I have this one. It's in the bedroom. I have the Prada Candy. I don't have the Alien Mugler, or the by Terry Mugler. This is next on my list. Maybe I'll pick it up this weekend. Fabulous. And I'm waiting to get the Black Opium through Influencer. I already went through the 1 ounce, gone. It was gone in 2 weeks. So I would not purchase a 1 ounce for $110. That's a lot of money. I may take a break on the Juicy Couture. I have about 8 bottles. I think I'm going to take a break on that for a while because I've become nose deaf to it, or that's what they call it. And then I douse myself. I can't smell it. It doesn't seem to hold. So here's number 4, Hanae Mori. Let me spray it on. The notes, it says floral, sweet, and fruity. So it starts out as a floral. The middle notes are sweet, and then it dries down as a fruity. Those are all the things that I like. I like vanilla, caramel. It's the dry down that's the most important to the fragrance. So a lot of people will spray something on at first, and they'll go, oh, it's awful, because it's the first note. You need to wait until it dries down, and then smell it and see if you like it. Then if you like it, I would say buy it. If you don't, you can always take it back. Macy's, as long as you leave that little sticker on, they will take it back. So let me spray a little bit of this on and make sure it's the right one. I've sprayed so many. I have another Band-Aid here. I have one on my foot, so I'm not quite sure. I have to go back and get my blood drawn tomorrow. Yeah, so it's a Hanae Mori, and it's called the Hanae. So I would say this would be number 4, and then this one is off the market. My husband bought me 6 bottles. This is Betsy Johnson, and it's Tutu, and it's TOO. I had a subscriber correct me. The reason it is in a tutu is Betsy Johnson used to be a ballerina, and her company went out of, what's the word? they went bankrupt. I don't know why her products are still being sold, whether they're selling until they're gone or what, but this is probably number 5. It is fabulous. I have, I think, 6 more bottles. There's 3 full ones on the, I can't turn my neck. I have to have neck surgery. I will get to that later. It's on the couch behind me. So we bought these all off of eBay. It's pretty hard to remake this bottle. You know what I'm saying? To get one that is a, once I got a counterfeit off eBay and I got my money back. It was a actually it was a Juicy Couture, and the way you can tell a Juicy Couture, I'll make this quick. I know you want to know the 5 favorites. The way you can tell a Juicy Couture is authentic is by this plaque right here. You have to make sure that it's metal and not a sticker. And then on the bottom, make sure that it has printing, that it has a sticker here, and then obviously that this is not like the wrong color, you know. So, and this bottle would be really hard to remake, this one in the gold. So, yeah, I think I still have that counterfeit that, we got it off eBay. They gave us back, PayPal or whoever gave us back the money and just said, keep the product, it's not worth it. I think what they did was take one bottle and made about 8 bottles. They took an authentic bottle and made about 8 bottles out of it. I don't know how they found the bottle to look real. It was in a sealed box. You can buy it and dry it with, you know, the plastic with a hair dryer, but I sprayed it and I told Anthony, I said, it's a counterfeit. And he's like, he looked at it and he said, you're right. There was no sticker on the bottom, and this was not a metal plaque. You can see this was purchased at Macy's. You can tell this is real. And on the bottom, it's marked and everything. So, Viva la Juicy Noir. Sorry, I called it the wrong name. So, I will go over the 5 again. So, number 1 is Terry Mugler by Alien by Terry Mugler. Fabulous. I will let you look at it. It's purple. I would not waste your time refilling it. It costs less to buy a brand new bottle. So, this is around the $110 range. Very expensive. So there's number 1. Number 2, I would go with the Black Opium. This is 110 for 1 ounce. It's about 125 for a 3.4 ounce. It's fabulous. Several of my subscribers went out and bought it after I reviewed it the first time. They loved it. So yeah, this and Alien I would probably put at number 1. And it holds for a very long time. Both do. They held till my shower the next day. So 1, and 2. And then number 3, I would go with the Parada candy. This is the Low, Leau, and this is in the light pink bottle. Not the first bottle. This is in the light pink bottle. So this one just launched. So there's number 3. I'm going to put this at 4. The Viva la Juicy Noir, just because it doesn't hold. It's fabulous. Red berries, it's got caramel, vanilla. It starts out with red berries, and that's what really gets me, is the red berries. All the Viva fragrances start out with red berries, and that's really what gets me. It's really sweet, and it smells fabulous, but doesn't hold. You have to reapply it, so you need to carry one in your purse. Get a smaller one if this is something that you want. But I don't want a frag that you have to reapply all day. It's just too much of a hassle. So I would put this at 4. And then number 5, I'm going to say, is Betsy Johnson Tutu. Now I'm getting tired of this. I think I had 6 bottles. See, this one's peeling off. It says Eau de Parfum. We got it off eBay. It was like $25. Now you can see how this would be really hard to remake. It's got like a tutu over it and a fishnet stocking. One problem when you spray it is you have to hold the tutu down Otherwise, it sprays on the tutu. But I would definitely, you can get this at Dillard's. It's around the $56 range, but it holds fabulous. I would try it. It's very, very sweet. It's very nice. I've had a lot of compliments on this. And then there's a couple more I'm going to give you. I know you asked for 5. There's the Versace Bright Crystal in the pink. Love it. It's a little bit more of a floral. It's very expensive. Comes in a small bottle. Macy's. And then there's the Bulgari Omnia Coral. Fabulous. Love it. It's kind of has that tobacco-ish smell. And then there's this one. I've had a lot of people ask me about the Tom Ford. Yes, that is a nice frag. I'm kind of on the fence on that one. But this one is Michael Kors. And this is another sample. It came from the scent event at Macy's. And this came with 3 different scents. So you would have to pick through them and pick which one you like the best. I couldn't really pick it out because I like them all. So, but they're each different. They're not. There's one that says Sporty. There's one that says. Let me take them out. One that says Sporty. One that says Citrus. I can't really read it. Okay. I have one blue contact, if you can tell, one blue one and one just clear, and I'm having trouble seeing. This is Glam, and then this is Amber, not a favorite. This one I think is my favorite. This one is Sporty. So this is Michael Kors Sporty. So those are my favorite. I would say 6. I will list those down in the down bar. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And then while I was looking through these, I found a new MAC product that I bought and I never reviewed. Crazy. I spent a lot of money on this. This is a patent polished lip pencil, and it's what I'm wearing now. I think this was a limited edition. Probably can't buy it now. You can go in and look. But it is fabulous. I love it. You'll just have to, if you want to try it, this is what it looks like. It unscrews from the bottom. And yeah, it's got a shine to it. You don't need to put a gloss on it. So you just push it up. This is what I'm wearing now. Actually, I have pink poodle under it. I cheated a little bit. So it's fabulous. But and I'll swatch some on my hand. You can see how pigmented it is. So there it is. Beautiful. So I'm not sure if it's a limited edition. I should have checked it out. I could have just looked it up on my phone, but I'm getting tired. So I've been on my Twitter, been all over the place. So I will list these frags. I hope I helped you guys. I think it was Elma that asked me. I hope I helped. She's asked to cut one other time. I would bet, I wouldn't say bet my life, but I would bet that there would be at least 3 that everybody would like out of this pile here. So I will list these in my favorites in the number order as I upload. So I'm at 23 minutes. I better get this uploaded. I am at high speed warp. Since we moved, I have a different internet. It's crazy. I'm on cable. I'm not on I was on Clear before and they went out of business, or they're going out of business, so I had to switch real quick and I was really upset about it, and now I can't even get it typed in and I'm already uploaded. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry about the bandages. I know it's not fashion jewelry, but and I will explain about the surgery. I'll do a video on that tomorrow. It's going to be a bad one. Really bad. But anyway, I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Sub. Give me a thumbs up. And I will see you later. I might do another video. Kind of having some trouble sleeping due to pain. So yeah, I have a couple other ideas. I might do a what's in my bag. If you're still up, I was going to go through this. This is a clear plastic bag full of bath products from Fortune Cookie soaps that are not in the bathroom. I had Anthony in the tub, and my phone died, or my camera died, and I thought that's probably there's a reason behind that. So I had the jetted tub on, and I was throwing products in, and I thought, you know what, I think I'm just gonna wait until I stick my feet in there. So if you guys want me to review this and go over it again, it is huge. This is probably $300 worth of products. Just give me a shout out on the bell up in the corner. Say, hey, review the FCS, and I will go over it before I go to bed. So I will get this uploaded. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Sub. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of videos planned. I'm going to go through the rest of the house, hopefully. I will get the living room, the kitchen. My blogging room is not looking so good. It looks pretty good from here. I have a much more comfortable chair. As you can see, I'm sitting in, let me move. I'm sitting in just an upholstered chair, so I haven't decided if I'm going to go wild. I don't know whether I'm going to go wild with the VS theme, the stripe. I think it might be a little bit young for my age in our house. I'm trying to stick with neutrals and lights until Christmas, and then it's going to go crazy. I'm going with a theme. I'm not telling anybody either. So let me get this uploaded. If you have any questions, shout it out, and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Sub, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.